Broken Arrow High School would like to welcome everyone to Tiger Gym for tonight's volleyball match between the visiting team from Norman North and your Broken Arrow Tigers. This volleyball match will be a best 3 out of 5 contest. And now for your starting rosters. For Norman North, number 1, Katie Kolar. Number 2, Jaylee Alonzo. Number 3, Abby Gray. Number 4, Aja Green. Number 5, Alex Evans. Number 6, Cassidy Dominic. Number 7, Sophia Potts. Number 8, Kylie Robbins. Number 9, Sage Donahue. Number 10, Riley Roberts. Number 11, Chloe Remington. Number 12, Yetzel Garcia. Number 13, Parker Gladhill. Number 14, Seneca Murphy. And number 15, Valen Donahue. Head coach for Norman North, Faith Avalos. And now for your Broken Arrow Lady Tigers. Number 1, Allison Benzo. Number 2, Lily Boswell. Number 6, Grace Marshall. Number 7, Riley Vogt. Number 8, Lauren Arms. Number 9, Giselle Hua. Number 16, Ainsley Hopkins. Number 17, Reagan Holt. Number 19, Avery Jones. Number 20, Maddie Blackburn. Number 21, Maddie Torelli. Number 23, Emma Stubbs. Number 24, Haley Alexandra. Number 25, Peyton Mosman. Number 26, Reagan Sharp. Head coach for the Lady Tigers, Mr. Ian Bullen. Activity programs are primarily for the student participants. The purpose of this volleyball match is to provide a positive learning experiences and opportunities for personal growth for our student athletes. This competition is being conducted according to the rules of the OSSAA. Players, coaches, officials, and spectators can and are expected to assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship ideals by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition. Good luck to both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hats and rise for your national anthem.
It's a couple of top 10 teams in Class 6A volleyball as your Broken Arrow Tigers host Norman North. The Timberwolves are here, and they are coming in ranked number 8. The Tigers are number 4. Both teams coming off, as I got ready to mention and say their names prematurely, Edmond Memorial defeated both teams recently in 5 sets. they get the win over Norman North, and they took care of the Tigers in 3 sets recently in the Owasso Invitational. That's always a tough one there. But the Tigers played them closely, 25-17, 25-18, and 25-22. So the Tigers do match up with the best teams in the state because they are one of the best teams in the state. Coming in 22-6, and as we mentioned, ranked 4th, Norman North at 14-8. So the Tigers across the line are going to be going with, up front, of course, Haley Alexander, Reagan Sharp, and they're going to have Avery Jones. Also, Peyton Mosman starting in there.
Timberwolves have serve number 10, Riley Roberts.
Maddie Blackburn as well. Roberts serves it up. That one partially blocked. The Tigers are for the block, but comes back. They're going to get the set. Going back to that left side. Good dig over there by Norman North. So kind of set going across. Just couldn't get quite the full swing on it. Was Harms. The Tigers get that point on the misplay. So BA leads it 1-0. BA with the serve. Little dink and it works. Kolar puts that in. Sophia Cox will be serving now for the visitors. Oh. So Norman North goes up 2-0. Not handled well on that return of service for the Tigers. 2-1. That one blocked back. So the visitors started off strong after not getting a point on the serve. Have scored 3 in a row. There's another set, which way they're going to go, across the way. North of the block, they're going to try the same thing again to the Tigers. And they get that point. Grace Marshall puts that one away. Harns serving. Harms drops that in, but they get a little dig there. Try to get off the tape. Oh, nicely going down and digging that one up. Can get the set on it though. Into the net. Tigers tie it up. Couldn't keep it into play. Harm serves that one out. Wanting to just try to get a little greedy with it. Kolar is going to be serving. Okay, excuse me, Murphy. No luck for the Tigers. That one goes under the net. Attack that left side and dropping it down the line on the net. Stubbs puts that one down. Tigers knot it back up. Jones into serve. Tied at 5. Pounds the ball a few times down. Now she's ready. And that one's going to be out. Just a little bit wide as Norman North watched that one go by easily. So Kolar in to serve now. Quick set. Gray puts that one away for the Timberwolves. Come back on the right side, block. Timberwolves were ready for that one. This one's going to be an easy one for them. And they can't really take advantage. There's the hit. Oh, and that one's going to go out. As Haley Alexander couldn't get a good pass on that one. First meeting of the season between these two teams. They've seen each other in some tournaments, but have never played. Nicely done right there. Grace Marshall put that one away. Marshall coming in with 8.9 kills a game and a 92% server, and she's there at the line right now. And that worked well with that ace. Marshall wanted to tie this thing up and get 3 points in a row for the Tigers. That one almost looked like it had a chance. Pass not good, but Tigers get aggressive and get back after it. That one's in, gets toward the back. Well done. Emma Stubbs ties it up. Hard serve to the back line. Oh, put away right there, Roberts. Timberwood nabs the lead back up by 1. And Gray at the line to serve on the back. Gonna get her a few steps, a hop. And that one is long. Back's Tiger side. Maddie Blackburn to serve. Oh, you gotta love that one. Harms just kind of put that one away. And BA now goes on top 10-9. First lead for BA since it was 1-0. That one's out. Coach Bullen gives a few instructions to Blackburn before this serve. Quick set taken care of by Donovan. Pulls the visitors within 1. Donovan back to serve. To give it a point. That one's going to be long. So back on Tiger's side. Torelli coming back to serve. Gladhill took care of that one. Almost some indecision there. And that's going to be long. Tigers get the lead back to 2. As Haley Alexander comes back to serve. Gracie Marshall back in on the sub. Giselle Wall back to the bench. Kind of drop that one over, and Alexander makes the dive and can't get to it. Now I think you get an idea what the night's going to be like. These two teams are evenly matched. Oh, Lauren Harms. Harms serving. That one may have gone out. Nice pass over there. Tigers, oh, digging it in. Oh, alertly, Gracie Marshall dumps that into an empty spot. VA building on something here. They're up by 3. Oh, and that's as big as it could get, 15-13. Beryl Hurley to serve, and she gets it. So the Tigers can get back on serve, going to that left side. Blocked, chasing it down. That was a meeting at the net. Open spot on the floor is found. The Timberwolves to tie it up. Broken Arrow, who likes to attack from the left side, has been doing it quite often tonight, even more so than usual. And they're going to the middle. Norman North puts up its 4th straight point to take a 16-15 lead. And a gift from Norman North. Here in set 1. Jones back to serve. 94% on serves. Sends that one deep. Left-hander from the right side for Norman. Free ball's going over, so Norman North's going to get a set here. Cookwood in the middle. Unable to track it down after the dig. Norman North back up by 1. A void in the Tiger defense, and Coach Bullen's going to take a timeout. And we'll take one with him right here on ArrowVision. Tigers down 18-16.
Right now, get $200 from TTCU Federal Credit Union when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. What would you buy with $200?
Cars, race cars, my own apartment, 100 coloring books, and a puppy.
Or maybe some groceries and a tank of gas. $200 for whatever works for you from TTCU, because life is better in balance.
See if the Tigers made any adjustments on the defensive side. On the return to serve side. Now they're coming over to the right side. Timing seemed just a little bit off on that one. Allie Gray comes out and says, hey, it doesn't matter what you do after a timeout. I'm going to put this one away. So the short serve gives the Tigers a chance, but quick set and then put back. Oh, a big block there for the Timberwolves. Tigers had a set they wanted, but couldn't take advantage. Tigers' biggest deficit of the night. There it is. Emma Stubbs puts that one away to get the Tigers, who had gone 4 points without scoring, get back into it. Grace Marshall gets the top of the tape, could be an advantage. Oh boy, that one, who's chasing after it. Tigers get that one over. What a remarkable point that was. Good hustle, but then, oh, they would keep it up. Oh, the two-handed putback. Tigers were scattered on that one. Just kind of end up getting helter-skelter. Broken Arrow is going to take another timeout. And I tell you what, we're going to do the same thing. Timeout here on the court. It is 21-17. Tigers down to Norman North.
Recently, you've had to put your life on hold, and we're with you in this. At Ascension St. John, we're now open for appointments, and we are fully prepared for your safety in our care. As we open our doors again, our doctors, nurses, and care teams will continue to wear personal protective equipment. We've taken even more steps to clean and stringently disinfect all areas. We will maintain distancing in our waiting rooms and will continue to limit visitors. And we will still screen all staff to protect their health and yours. Our emergency rooms are here 24/7. Please do not delay care. We're still delivering babies and performing surgeries. And we're open for your appointments, from specialists in surgical care.
21-17. Thanks for coming back to us. Steve Cowan and the ArrowVision crew here with you tonight. Well, Norman North had had some answers to several things, but that time Emma Stubbs says you're not going to have an answer to this one. Puts it away. Blackburn to serve. Tigers going to get a chance with a free ball to get a good set here. Oh, and put away right there. Roberts put that one back. On a free ball, they get a single block. Tough break for the Tigers. Gets the tape. Easy. Tigers are back in it. Oh, wonderful play back there by Norman North. Keeping that one alive. They're going to try it again. Off a partial block. Now they're going to get a set in the middle into the net, and Tigers can't get it over. And they are now down 5. And a double block there. There's trouble. They are ready for what the Tigers are throwing up there tonight. Tigers have another opportunity to get a good set here with the freebie. Going a long way. And there it is. That one goes down. Stubbs gets that one. Or excuse me, Harms. Tigers need to make a run. Torelli in the serve. She needs to run off a few for her teammates. Didn't get it, goes down. Or is it out? Oh, it was out. That was close. Nice dig on that serve. That one's also out. So a couple of misses on those opportunities for Norman North, and so the Lady Tigers are battling back. 24-19 deficit to cut it to 24-21. Deep serve. Going to go back over there in Harms, and they're going to get a chance with another free one to get a good set. Oh, coming around to put some paint on that, Reagan Sharp, and it is 24-22, and Norman North will take a timeout. Let's see what's happened here so far. Let's get some follow-up. So it's tied at 16. Norman North comes in and serves for 4 straight after regaining the serve from Broken Arrow and going up 17-16. So then they serve and get a 20-16 lead, and then Tigers get it back, but immediately returns back to Norman North to make it 21-17, and that serve doesn't hold but 1 point, and then the Tigers get a point, but then Norman North is able to steal it back, and they go up 24-18, and the Tigers run off 4 straight. And Norman North head coach Faith Avolis says, hey, let's take a timeout. 2-point game in what was once a 5-point lead before Broken Arrow got the serve. Or excuse me, after they got the serve. So a 6-point lead. Broken Arrow's battled back from that. Block, Tigers are there again. Have to dive and get that one. Oh, and Norman North finds a spot to take game one, 25-22. So after that timeout, Tigers lose a little bit of their momentum. But we've got some momentum going right here as I have a special guest coming to join me. Special guest coming in, Tiger wrestling coach Rod Jones, and you've got a fan here with you.
Yeah, it's my bodyguard.
Your bodyguard. Well, you probably need one. She looks pretty tough.
Yeah, she takes care of me.
But she's got this smile though that doesn't scare anybody. But I guess that's just part of her intimidation. Makes you feel like you're at ease and everything's safe, and the next thing you know, she comes and gets you.
Yeah, she's kind of sneaky.
Well, let's talk wrestling.
Absolutely.
How's it been working preseason? How have the Tigers looked in the wrestling room?
Preseason is going great. They're working hard. It's a different group, obviously, than a couple years now, and you're always making adjustments, trying to figure out what the best strategy is according to the group that you have. And right now we're doing a little bit of wrestling, a little bit of weightlifting, and a whole lot of running. And I think that's going to be good for them.
And as much as anything, wrestling will change. Guys will move around, everything wherever you need, and see how they fit best and that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
The season, right?
Here we are in September, end of September, and and the closer we get to November 12th, which is our opener, the Broken Arrow Open on November 12th here at Tiger Fieldhouse, the closer we get to that point, and then guys start shifting and sliding around and getting closer to their optimal weight classes and where they're going to probably fit in throughout the season. But right now, our focus isn't on that. Our focus is on just training and trying to get stronger.
So again, and now there'll only be a couple opportunities for fans to come and see the Tigers here at home, right? You guys got 2 home matches, and then you're going to go on the rest on a lot of tournaments. So let's talk a little bit about your schedule.
Yeah, once again, I feel like we have one of the toughest schedules in the state. Kind of made some adjustments. Yeah, we only have 3 home meets this year, but they're tough home meets. And then, the usual suspect of tournaments. We'll go to the Gardner-Edgerton tournament in Kansas at the beginning and face nationally ranked high schools from Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri. And then we'll follow up that the following weekend and go to Ohio, which is the Ironman,
yep.
which is, in our opinion, the toughest folk-style high school wrestling tournament every year in the country.
I think it's shared by a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of
people think that's the toughest.
We just had a real good showing at the World Championships. The United States did, and it's kind of great seeing guys that are world champions right now wrestled in that Ironman tournament when they were in high school. And after the holidays, the Gary tournament, always Gary, Oklahoma is always a real good, tough tournament. This year's something that's new on the schedule is we're going to go to the Jay Hancock, the Yukon tournament, which – geez, you look at the tournaments, the teams that are going to be in that tournament, it's going to be super tough. But we need that. We need to see 6A competition, and we need to see them as much as we can. So we make some adjustments from year to year, and then we'll finish up with the Glenpool Warrior Classic right before dual state regionals and state. And the flow of the season is pretty much the same as it always has been, but there's always adjustments that we can make, and that's what we're doing.
Let's talk about that UConn tournament, because now I'm not familiar with the brackets. Maybe you are a little bit, but who's going to be in that? Are you going to see a lot of teams from the west side, or are they bringing in people from all over as well?
Yeah, it's mostly in-state. I think there's some Kansas schools. I think possibly Allen, Texas might be in that. But yeah, it's pretty much the who's who of Oklahoma wrestling plus some, and we'll get to see some guys from 4A and from 5A that we traditionally don't see a whole lot. But as far as the competition in 6A, everybody that I could list as top teams in 6A are pretty much going to be there. So it's going to be – and it's late. And it's not super late in the season, but it's placed in a good place as far as the season goes that we can see where we're at, and then we still have some time – to make some improvements.
But you go to these national things and you get to compete, but you don't get to see your own people. So it's good to get out and see the guys that you're going to be wrestling against in March, right? Late February and March.
I think that's where we're at definitely as a program. Finishing where we finished last year, and it's kind of a break from our traditional finish, and it's not normally where we like to finish. But I felt like we were seeing some guys for the first time at the state tournament. And so just because of the schedule that we wrestle a lot of out-of-state competitions. We obviously go to Ohio. A couple years ago we went to Chicago. But now getting to the state tournament and wrestling guys from Piedmont, from Yukon, from the Edmond schools, and then not having a real good understanding of who they are or what they can do, I thought it would be beneficial for us to try to see as many of those competitors as we can, and that's kind of how the schedule is kind of set up.
All right, so who do you have in your room that you think may have learned the most last year from getting a chance to compete at this level?
We return several state qualifiers, and we don't return any state placers. We don't return any state champions. We return Caleb Collins is our lone returning point scorer from the state tournament, but we do return Andrew Lawless, Cadence Roop, Ethan Rodriguez, Cooper Cook, those types of guys. So those guys all absolutely learned what it takes to be successful at the 6A state wrestling tournament. Looking for big things out of all those guys, and then there's just a handful or a number of guys that have been in the program forever, that are quality, wrestlers and have done a good job of preparing and improving. So we're excited to see what they can do. And we have a lot of confidence in them. And we feel like we're going to be able to get ourselves back up in that mix, with the top teams in the state this year.
Yeah. It is rare for Broken Arrow not to bring a state champion, back for, another year. But what you've got is guys that have been around, because the way this program works is from grade on up that, it's like, hey, we know Broken Arrow wrestling. So these guys are familiar with what it takes to win championships. So I guess you've probably seen their work ethic, get to that point where we've got to bring us back a little bit, if you will.
Absolutely, and we're trying to find success in the process right now, and not worrying about the outcome and not worrying about results, and understanding we need to focus on what we need to focus on right now, and that's preparation. But you're coming off 2019, 2020 back-to-back state championship years. 2019 they set the record for the most points scored in the state tournament. In 2020 we break that record for the most points scored in the state tournament. And then you go 2020 with 14 qualifiers, the only large school to ever qualify everybody. And then to do it again in 2021, which was the COVID year. We're not ever going to be, or I'm not ever going to be a coach that talks about their program or their team being young, because we always have a good mixture of seniors, sophomores, juniors all through the lineup. But as far as experience goes, we come off those years, and then we have some guys in the lineup that haven't seen that varsity competition. And so there's some growing pains, and they got to pay their dues a little bit. And I think we did that last year. So we're looking for that group of guys, plus the several that we have in the room that are ready to go right now to step up this year and have a really good, solid year.
I think Coach Bullen kind of likes having you here, because coming over here and talking, and Tigers have jumped up to an 8-2 lead.
Looks good.
And
I like some Tiger volleyball.
That happened is much different than what we saw in the first one. It was so tight. Maybe they can just keep building on this.
He's doing a great job.
That's something you have in common whenever, of course, not during timeouts, but wrestling and volleyball during the meet, when it's not, between wrestlers or between
whistles,
timeouts and whistles, there's always something happening.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, there's always, everybody, of course, loves football, but, you've got to bring the ball back, get it set, and go. So you got some downtime in football with the clock running. Mm-hmm. But in volleyball, wrestling, there is no such thing as downtime, is there?
No, and I'm a big fan of volleyball. I'm a big fan of Broken Arrow volleyball, and it's a lot of action, absolutely. And especially in wrestling, we're talking to our guys about that right now. It's a 6-minute match, so you think in 6 minutes, how hard could a 6-minute match be? But you can make a 6-minute match as hard as you want to make it on your opponent as you possibly can, depending on what kind of work that you put in going into it. And that's what we're looking to try to do. A lot of action, a lot of ups and downs in a 6-minute wrestling match that maybe a spectator or a fan doesn't see or realize. But there's a lot of moments that you've got to gain your composure, you've got to take a deep breath, and then you got to be right back in the action. You don't get a whole lot of time off.
Yeah, it's just, you're always going, and if you let up just a little bit, you're going to be in trouble.
No, in those tough competitions, that's what the difference is usually, is that moment where somebody lets up or somebody loses focus.
So how have you been enjoying yourself? You come in, you win that state championship, and then you're still working. You've got kids competing and everything. But how have your years been since you started as the head coach?
Well,
what have you thought? How have you grown as a coach? I guess I should say, as a head coach.
Well, this is my 18th year at Broken Arrow. The boys program has won 20 state championships, and our girls program won a state championship. So 21 total state championships in wrestling. And I've been around Broken Arrow for 12 of those state championships, and definitely got to kind of hang back and play that assistant coaching role while Sean, my oldest brother, was the head coach. And then this is my 3rd year as the head coach. And then you just learn so much about being a head coach by actually being a head coach. And that's the only way that you can learn what it takes or what you have to do and what you have to deal with and all those things as a head coach. No, I've loved every second of it. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I say that I would like to see, some better results, in the past couple years. But I'm also learning that comes with it. We're in Tiger Fieldhouse right now, and you can look up on the wall and see the banners. And there's some years in between state championships sometimes.
Yes.
And you got to be patient, and you got to stay focused through those years. Now, I don't necessarily think there needs to be, but that's just the way it is, and I have to learn how to manage those years just as you do manage the years where you're a favorite to be a state champion.
We were, and before I went and talked to you about that, we were talking about volleyball and wrestling comparing. And you guys are going to be, you guys share a facility now. The locker rooms are close. But in a couple of years, you've got another facility you guys are going to be sharing. You guys, are you and Coach Bullen, you guys ever talk about that, how excited you are about what's going on over there right on County Line Road where the indoor practice facility is and the new event center that's coming in?
Well, the planning for that and everything that was kind of, going into it before it kind of got off the ground and took off, and obviously they've broken ground now and they're starting to build over there. But just the virtual pictures and, all of that stuff is just mind-boggling and just extremely grateful to be at a place like Broken Arrow with that potentially in a couple years down the road and seeing what kind of a facility that's going to be. I think that's just going to blow everybody's mind once it's completed and once we get to start having events in there. And I like Tiger Fieldhouse. I've always thought Tiger Fieldhouse was a great place to compete, but just new, and then our wrestling facilities. I think we got the greatest wrestling facilities in the country right now, and to think that in a couple years from now it's even going to be better it's just a good time. It's a good time for Coach Bullen, and it's a good time for me. But we've got a couple years down the road, so hopefully we can stick around and enjoy it.
Well, thanks for coming over and sticking around with me. You're welcome to stick around as we get to watch this one, but you might have to get with your bodyguard a little bit and keep her in line.
Absolutely. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, and
definitely
appreciate
for sure.
it. Thank you for asking me.
And then, of course, we will be back with you whenever the season does start. ArrowVision and wrestling go hand in hand, and I'm just wanting to make sure that I have your brother there alongside of me because he carries that broadcast for sure.
Oh, I'm sure he does. And then I'll be in touch with him. I'll get him ready to go.
Yeah, get him hyped up. So we're going to need it. Looking forward to the Tiger Wrestling. Coach Rod Jones, Tiger head wrestling coach, for joining us here on ArrowVision. Thanks, Rod.
Thanks, Steve.
Appreciate Coach Jones stopping by and having a little conversation. Oh, my gosh, there's an old friend. What's going on, dude?
He just got out of his booth.
Oh, he got out of your Sean Canane's here with us. So, Sean, what you had a boot?
Broke his tibia.
Oh, ow. Don't do that again.
I know, right?
Had a broken tibia. Well, we're doing good. Good to see you again. Put it there one more time. Yeah, be careful with our stuff there. All right, buddy. A legend here in Broken Arrow. Sean Canane, a legend. Did a lot of stuff with the, of course, at every sporting event, but also worked hand in hand with the trainers, and especially at volleyball. He was a very well-known individual when he graduated and has moved on. And he broke his tibia, he said, so he's got to kind of walk around with a little cane. So I got Coach Rod Jones and Sean Canane right here together. A couple of legends, if you will. Both of them well known. Oh, that one's just going to be wide. Angle was a little too sharp. That's in. Ooh, that was close. Service was out. Broken Arrow coming out a little differently in this one, a little more aggressive. Maybe it's getting a wrestling coach on there to build some of that aggression up for him. Right now, 17-8. There's another one that could have possibly been out. The Tigers are there for the block, dinking it over. Sometimes you feel like that's just not fair. Roberts drops that one in for him, though, for Norman North. And how often does it happen? That once they get a point, the same person that accounts for that point gets to serve. So Roberts was the one that served. Norman North Timberwolves trying to make a little bit of a run at it. 17-10. Never anticipated this one to be a straight sets. Oh, nice point there by the Tigers. Reacting quickly on both sides. Oh. Kind of a scramble point there, and the Timberwolves come up with it. Cut the lead to 6 after it was 17-8. But not a good pass. Tigers got themselves in trouble, but they get a block and turn it back. But that one goes down. 4th point in a row for the Timberwolves. Tigers need to regain some of this momentum. That one was long, so Tigers get a break. See if they can take advantage right now. Blackburn coming to serve. Be nice just to let her go ahead and serve this thing out. That was in. So only gets one shot at it, and Timberwolves put it down. Sophia Cox back to serve for the Timberwolves. So after a great start, the Tigers have kind of they lost communication, lost focus. Coach Bullen's going to call a timeout. It's 18-15. And let's take a timeout with him here on ArrowVision.
While you are teaching someone special the nuances of keeping the wheel steady, we can provide you means for you to maintain financial equilibrium. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first. There is nothing like teaching about the rewards in life, like catching that first big fish. Now they can learn about other rewards by opening up my first savings account just for them. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
So after leading 17-18, Norman North is the Tigers leading 17-8. Excuse me, after leading 17-8. The Tigers have allowed Norman North to run off 7 straight. Well, actually 7 of the last 8 points. And it's only an 18-15 lead right now, and Norman North is serving after scoring 3 straight. They went on a 4-point run earlier. Oh, nope. Hits the post, and the Timberwolves get a point there. So that's not what you want after coming out of a timeout. About to play at the net. Now Norman North gets kind of lost in what's going on. Tigers get the lead back up to 3. Need to make a run right here and finish this one off. They got tight. Avery Jones to serve. See if she can make some things happen. Oh, nice dig right there. That was Alexander that went down to get it. Alexander barely keeps from going under the net. Tigers still give up the points. And what a rally and a big run that the Timberwolves have gone on. There it is. Putting that one away was Laura Harms. Oh, they scored it out. Wow. I thought that was down or went off some fingertips there. So Harms didn't get it. Marshall gets that one down. And here's Marshall at the service. And they need some points from her. There we go. Tigers with a big block there. Into the net. Tigers were there defensively. So Marshall serving up something good. That one's going to be out. Tigers just 2 points away from taking set number 2. Lost the first one 25-22. Tried to drop it in, but good hustle there from Norman North. Oh, nicely done from Marshall. Kept it going. Oh, and that one's blocked back in the face of Harms. Tigers serve receive lacking a little bit on that one. Serve was put in a tough spot. (23-20). 23-20. Had to adjust the scoreboard there. Coming from the outside. Ball still in play. Down the line, but it doesn't go. It went into the net. So Tigers are on their game point right here at 24-20. Harms to serve. Needs this point here. Let us move on to set 3. Yep. Tigers get it. Win this one 25-20. So as we mentioned, 2 evenly matched teams. Tigers take set 2, 25-20. Norman North wins set 1, 25-22. So it's time for Broken Arrow not to let off the pedal here. You know, they jumped out to a big lead in set 2, and Norman North battled back. I mentioned the Tigers got up 9-2, and they were up 11-3, and then 14-5 before things started changing and it got a little tighter. The 17-8 lead, Norman North goes on an 8-1 run to cut it to 3 points, 19-16. Then they got to 19-18 before the Tigers made their big run of going up 23-18 and finally putting it away. So we need some more of those big runs for the home team, your Broken Arrow Tigers. Neither team right here, as we were just hearing, neither team won't back down. So that was playing over the PA. A little bit of huddle timeout and regroup music going on. Coach Bullen comes back over. Give his team some final words before set number 3 begins. Not sure what the dates are going to be, but it looks like Tiger Softball is going to be hosting a regional. Not sure who the opponent's going to be as well. Didn't quite get that checked out. But that's going to happen probably sometime next week. I believe when regionals is, that it has to be finished by the 7th of October, which is next Friday. Tiger Volleyball will be in action next week as well. They're going to be back at home on the 6th of October as they host Jinx. Tigers are at number 1 ranked Bishop Kelly tomorrow. And then they come back and play Bixby next week on the 4th before that big showdown with Jinx. So nothing easy. They've got Norman North here, who's ranked, another top team, Bishop Kelly, a top 10 team in Bixby, and a top 10 team in Jinx before regionals start. And Broken Arrow will be hosting a regional. Just not sure who's going to get sent this direction. So fall sports, as far as what the girls are doing, is wrapping up pretty quickly. Softball next week. Volleyball regionals in a couple of weeks. They start on the 11th. Norman North has served to start. Roberts will be serving. Still attacking from the left side are the Tigers. This one from the right side. And Tigers get the point to start it off. Reagan Sharp comes over and gets that one. Off the hands of a Timberwolf, and that kill is good. Grace Marshall with that point from a while ago. Tigers get a piece of a block, get a reset. Here it is. Scrambling, and Norman North can't come up with it, so the first 3 points of set number 2 go the Tigers' way. Four in a row to get it started. Haley Alexander showing her stuff here with getting 3 service points so far to start this off, and a 4-0 lead for the Tigers. Oh, nice dive in there and dig for that one. Into the net, point goes Tigers' way. So off to another fast start. Just the same as the last set. Tigers 6 straight points to start this one. After not having served to start and getting that point, Haley Alexander has served up 5 straight. Norman's able to handle that one. They're going to get a... Oh, but Tigers are waiting for that little dink. And again in the right spot defensively. Wow. Alexander again, and a timeout taken by Norman North, and we'll take one with him. You're watching Tiger Volleyball on ArrowVision.
Right now, get $200 from TTCU Federal Credit Union when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. What would you buy with $200?
Cars, race cars, my own apartment, 100 coloring books, and a puppy.
Or maybe some groceries and a tank of gas. $200 for whatever works for you from TTCU, because life is better in balance.
So there we saw it, some dogs scrambling around over there with a young little girl, and there's some scrambling going on right here as the Tigers have scrambled up Norman North to start set number 3, and they lead at 7-0 and still have serve, obviously, because they've not given up a point. Norman North had served. Tigers got .1 quickly in this set, and now with Haley Alexander serving, it's a 7-0 lead. Grace Marshall with a block and another one. I'm telling you what, she has a couple of kills already in this one, then gets that block there. Alexander serving and Marshall's play at the, and Alexander serves that one long. Potts checks in, she's going to serve. Or Cox, excuse me, not Potts. Sophia Cox. Nice little pass there to start. Here comes the set. Oh, wow, what a dig and a save there. Tigers will just have to get it over. Oh, ball was outside the point as the Tigers sent it over. So point goes to the Timberwolves. Ooh, just got the corner. Marshall showing she can hit from either side. Blackburn serving. Let's see if she can go on a run. And that one's down on the block. Teaming up, Marshall and Reagan Sharp are right there to put that one down. I think the Tigers just got a gift there. Oh, not quite quick enough. After the dig by Alexander. Going on the line. Stop it under. A little violation against BA for going under the net. Stepping across the line. Nope, again goes under the net. 2 violations in a row against BA. That one's good. Indecision. Just not being anywhere to make the play, and Coach Bullen's a little frustrated right now with the defense, the serve return defense the Tigers are showing. So when in doubt, go to Grace Marshall and let her put it away. Jones to serve for the Tigers. Nice dig by Jones, gets that ready from the outside. So we get a set again from the left. And that one is just out of reach of everybody for Norman North. Lauren Harms put it away twice, and on the second time, it went well from Broken Arrow. 12-6 Tigers. And that's an ace serve. Tigers doing a good job of keeping Norman North at arm's length today, or this set. Oh, a running jump right over there was Donahue, and then put that one away. Kohler to serve. The lefty swinging Kohler. Set on the left side. Oh, good dig by Norman North. Here comes a set in the middle. Tigers can't get it, but they're able to keep it alive. It's going to be free coming over, so Norman's shouting that out. Oh, and that one goes up over the chair backs and out of play. No one's going to get to that one. So point goes for Norman North. It's 13-8. That one skims across over the tape. And another one down. Abby Gray is showing some stuff now, and serving line is Kohler back there, and she's run off some points. Tigers couldn't quite get the pass and set they wanted. Not going to happen again. So the third service point in a row. And so Coach Bullen's going to take a timeout. Got a 60-second break here. Of course, we'll be coming back with you, the Tigers, on Thursday night. Again, football on the road as Tigers are in Norman with Norman North. And after coming off a big 63-7 win, after things didn't start off so great, as Southmore runs the opening kickoff back for a touchdown, but after that it was all Tigers, 63-7. So it'll be Tiger football with Adam Hildebrandt and Steve Spavital on the calls. ArrowVision will be with them down there in Norman. We've got Norman North right here. It's tied up one set apiece, and the Tigers lead at 13-10 here in set number 3. The Tigers were in scramble mode till that one right there. Lauren Harms puts it down and finally gets the Tigers back into the scoring column after giving up 4 straight, 3 on serve. Marshall, who started the game serving, back on it. So after building a big lead, the Tigers could not sustain it. It's down to 3. But they get it back. Look at that point they just lost back, and Harms was going to be serving for the Tigers with a 15-11 lead. Serve almost found a spot. Tigers get a block. They're going to have to chase it down over there on the Norman side. Coming from the back. Alexander had to put that one down, but Norman was there to take care of it. They try to return the favor. Nice hustle there by the Tigers. There's a kill. Is it going to go down? No. Norman's going to keep it in play. Come back the other way. A little dink and diving down is getting it. Free ball. Jones sends that one over the net. And finding an empty spot. Looked like right there. Timberwolves get that one. So a big rally there, and it goes the Timberwolves' way. That was a fun point, but unfortunately did not turn out the way we were hoping. There's a serve that's long. Torelli in to serve. And she only gets one crack at it as Norman North puts that one away. And Coach Bullen goes over and kicks the ball across the court. It's going to be a double hit against the Tigers. Into the net and off the net. That was Alexander. Thought that it was blocked back at her, but no, it wasn't blocked. It just went in the net and then came back to her, and she hit it again. And the service there was a nice one. And Timberwolves are rallying back. That one's out, so a kill right over there for Emma Stubbs. Alexander to serve. Deep serve by Alexander. Tigers catch a break there. Stubbs gets that one. What a serve towards that back line. The ace for Alexander. See if she can keep this lead going here and build up on it. Continue to build on it. Yes, sir. 2 service aces in a row. into that center block. Tigers are able to keep it going. Save that rally. That one's blocked. It's going to go out. It's going to be a point for Norman. The Tigers stretch it out a little bit. It's 20-16. Let's get it back over here on service side. Get this lead at 21. That service is deep. Oh, a no doubter right there. Marshall puts it away. Maddie Blackburn slams the ball, and she's ready to serve. Oh, good dig there. Let's see what the set what can happen over here. And it's down. Grace Marshall put that one away. Puts the Tigers up 22-16 here in the third. And a timeout over there for Norman North. So we'll take a short one with them also here on ArrowVision.
While you are teaching someone special the nuances of keeping the wheel steady, we can provide you means for you to maintain financial equilibrium. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first. There is nothing like teaching about the rewards in life, like catching that first big fish. Now they can learn about other rewards by opening up my first savings account just for them. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
22-16 Tigers leading here in set 3, all tied up at 1. Maddie Blackburn on the service line. Harms in there on the front, along with Sharp and Marshall. Also Avery Jones and Haley Alexander in. Block's going to have to come on this side, but no, put away right there was Gray. So the Timberwolves got what they needed out of that timeout. A long set. Almost put away. Ooh, that one missed. They had a chance, but it was wide. Avery Jones to serve. She's hoping she can knock down a couple of serves in a row. Blocked there in the middle. Set on the far side. Can't get it down. Good dig. Hustling over to get that one. Blackburn. Tigers keep it alive. Right in the middle, Gray comes and puts that away and gets that point. Working that left side again. Tigers can't get it down. Oh, nice dig there coming up for Jones. Tigers keep it alive. Send it back on a free one. Oh, that one could have been out, but making a diving attempt for it was Blackburn. It was blocked but out, and so the Tigers get the point on Marshall's kill. Now she's coming back to serve. Marshall looking to finish this one off. We'll have to wait just a bit. See if Tigers can run a quick one here off the serve and finish set number 3 and take a 2-1 lead. There it is. There's your set. 25-20. Tigers lead it. Win it. We'll be back after this on ArrowVision.
Right now, get $200 from TTCU Federal Credit Union when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. What would you buy with $200?
Cars, race cars, my own apartment, 100 coloring books, and a puppy.
Or maybe some groceries and a tank of gas. $200 for whatever works for you from TTCU, because life is better in balance.
Recently, you've had to put your life on hold, and we're with you in this. At Ascension St. John, we're now open for appointments, and we are fully prepared for your safety and our care. As we open our doors again, our doctors, nurses, and care teams will continue to wear personal protective equipment. We've taken even more steps to clean and stringently disinfect all areas. We will maintain distancing in our waiting rooms, and will continue to limit visitors. And we will still screen all staff to protect their health and yours. Our emergency rooms are here 24/7. Please do not delay care. We're still delivering babies and performing surgeries. And we're open for your appointments, from specialists and surgical care to routine care and health screenings. Ask us about virtual visits. Ascension St. John continues to care for you, as we have been for almost a century. Thank you for trusting us.
If you and your family have been waiting for the perfect time to jump into your dream home, it's here. We make buying a new home as easy as it is exciting with quick credit approvals and great rates. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first. Isn't it nice to know that you can spend your weekend any way you like? We have convenient e-bank products such as online banking, mobile deposits, mobile banking, and account alerts, just to name a few. E-bank, whenever, wherever, whyever. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
Right now, get $200 from TTCU Federal Credit Union when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. What would you buy with $200?
Cars, race cars, my own apartment, 100 coloring books, and a puppy.
Or maybe some groceries and a tank of gas. $200 for whatever works for you from TTCU, because life is better in balance.
Well, the Tigers are looking to finish this one off here in the 4th set. It's been a dandy one so far. After losing the first set, the Tigers come back and win the next 2. So let's see if they can just run with a 3rd straight right here and get this one over with. A little earlier start time. The freshmen are playing in a tournament right here in Broken Arrow that starts this weekend. So tournament going on for them, the 9th grade tournament. So no 9th grade game here at home. Had some JV action before this one. Tigers will serve. It's going to be Alexander to start it off for BA on the serve. And she's going to rush in and get a pass away. Deep set there, and that one doesn't go down. Norman keeps it alive. And the Killing girls are there to block it. Back up, tipped on the block. Good point going on right now. From the back, and Harms tried it, didn't get it. Comes a good set. A little dump, but Norman keeps it alive. So the rally continues. Alexander's going to get it? No, and Norman keeps it up. Tigers in the right spot. Oh, nope, that one's going to be long. So Alexander couldn't get it down, and the first point of set number 4 goes to Norman North. Give you the smack of that serve. And the smack of that kill, and the Tigers are going to get that point. Back to Tigers serve. That one's for Marshall. Coming to serve is Blackburn. Blackburn tried to go down and get the dig, but it didn't happen. As the ball slammed across the way and into the Tiger bench. Blackburn with the pass. Here comes the set. Alexander is going to be out, and so the point's going to go to Norman North. They did not get a hand on it. Marshall puts it down. Avery Jones into serve. Oh, on a block right there, and the point for Tigers teaming up. Teaming up was Marshall. Marshall and Ainsley Hopkins joined together to get that block. The Timberwolves come right back with a kill that no one gets a hand on until it was almost on the ground. Tigers were unable to handle it. Good serve there, but even a better set here on the Tiger side. Oh, and a nice dig for Norman. BA trying to keep it around, get that point. The set in the middle, and they're going to get it. Hopkins puts that one away, and we're tied at 4. Marshall looking to put the Tigers here on a run now. Oh, and that one just dropped. A little confusion there on who was going to take it. A little help from the student section over there maybe with, I got it. And little Lambero just let it go. Oh, Blackburn tries to go for the dig, can't get it. We're tied at 5. Riley Roberts back to serve. That one's long. Put a little too much oomph behind it. Tigers lead 6-5. Stubbs checks back in. Stubbs and Hopkins up front, along with Haley Alexander. Oh, no one there as the Tigers try to go with it on the dig there by Harms. Went over the net, and Norman North was able to drop it right back over. Sophia Cox to serve for Norman North. Long serve and point for Norman North. That one coming back towards that back line. Tigers couldn't handle it. Set up a little shorter than normal. There's a kill that works right there. Emma Stubbs ties it up. Torelli in to serve. Gonna be a free ball coming over for BA. Oh, and blocked right back into the face of Stubbs. So the Tigers and Timberwolves just keep trading points right here. Murphy to serve. So some serve receive issues right now, and Giselle Wall getting ready to check in. Harms is going to come out, not able to handle 2 serves in a row. Excuse me. Marshall's coming out. Oh. 2-hit violation right there. So BA gets a Marshall right back in. Free ball. Putting that back over is Alexander. Oh, nice dig. Jones. And putting it away. Emma Stubbs pulls the Tigers back to within 1. Alexander adjusts where she's standing on the serve and puts that one back there deep. Chance on a free ball there. Oh! Maybe a little miscommunication. Sharp just kind of stepped away, and too deep was Lauren Harms, and she couldn't get to it. Coach Bullen saw some communication issues going on there with his Tigers, so he's going to communicate with them right now. It's 12-9. Tigers have a 3-set-to-1 advantage. Winning that last one 25-20. To go, I'm sorry, yeah, two sets to 1 advantage here in set 4. Tigers jumped out in that set to an 8-0 lead. And it looked like they were going to be cruising. Kept it at 10-2 and 13-6, and then the runs start. And Norman North closes to within 1 at 16-15, but Broken Arrow, after getting served back at 17-15, run it out to 20-15, and then finally put it away 25-20. Tigers right now on the short end of a 12-9 set number 4 right here. Another free ball. The Tigers are. That one's put away. Looks like Rylan Robinson put that one away. That serve is out. So Tigers catch a break here. Let's see if they can do something with it. Blackburn checks in. There's a block at the net right there that takes in it back was Harms. Or excuse me, 6. That was Grace Marshall, not 8. Oh, my goodness. Cassie Donahoe was over there to knock that one down, 14-11. That one finds a spot. Well done by Harms. Jones on the service line. Keeps that one just over the net, skims it. Oh, but finding an empty spot again. Number 10, Riley Roberts. Oh, that one skims off the top of the net and goes down. Marshall. Tigers keeping it close right here in the 4th. Marshall to serve, and she gets that point. Marshall is coming big at the service line for the Tigers. See if she can run off a few right here. Nice pass there for Marshall. Here's the set. Oh, it was, woo, that was close. Their coach agrees that it did get down. And that was Marshall coming over there from the backside on the left. A big swing on it after a big serve. Oh, going down, good dig. Tigers get it set, but then back over. It's going to be a free one, an easy set. Oh, a nice dig, Jones, and that Tigers can keep it going. Oh, but put away there by Gladhill. Fun point that time around. Dig after dig after dig from both teams. Tigers can get it back on that side and middle. Is it down? Yes, it was. We are tied at 16. Harms to serve. Norman has to go down to a knee to get it. Harms sends it back to play. Coming from the far side. Tigers can't get it down. Coming around, and they get it. Ainsley Hopkins comes around from that backside set and puts it down over here on the right side. Tigers take their first lead since it was 5-4. From the back, just too far. Couldn't get the swing on it. Just a little long from Harms. We're tied at 17. Via Cox back to serve. Block was there. Hopkins couldn't get it through it. That one's going to be that. Ooh, they played it. Thought it might be long. Got to make up your mind. Oh, they're going to say it was tipped. Tipped, and they let it drop. Tigers get the block and get the point. Torelli in to serve. It's a tight one. 19-18. Tigers get the block. Right up front, Reagan Sharp puts that one back, and we are tied up at 19. See where Torelli goes with this one. She got the signal from her coach. Straight down the pipe. We'll put that in play. Little block, here we go. Ainsley off the tip. Tigers go on top, 20-19. Stubbs with that one. So a timeout for the Timberwolves, and the Tigers have ran off 3 straight. Trailing 15-12, they were able to tie it up with 3 in a row. Then take a 17-16 lead. But Norman North came back with 3 straight of their own. And then after pulling with one and getting the serve back, Torelli has served out 2 more points. And it's 2019 Tigers. They lead it 2-1 right now over Norman North in a battle of top 10 teams in Class 6A. Tigers have their work cut out for them coming up. Like I said, they go to Bishop Kelly tomorrow night. They are number 1 in 6A. And then after that, they got number 7 Bixby, and then Jinx here. Bixby's on the road, Jinx is at home. All 3 of those teams coming up for the Tigers are top 10. So a big stretch of challenging matches for Broken Arrow, and it starts right here tonight. Deep serve. And that one's going to get down. Tigers are going to go up by 2, 21-20. How about 4 more from Torelli? Tigers will call it a 3-1 win and take it to the house. Tigers will get it. Back in play. From backside, Stubbs. This is going to go no. Norman North still with it. Oh, and the open spot was there. Murphy to serve. Oh, and she found a good spot there, and Harms just couldn't make a play on it. Right at her, she tried to turn and get the arms extended, but didn't happen. Timberwolves battle back. Bullen calls timeout. We'll take a timeout with him right here. It's 22-21. Tigers on the short end of set number 4.
While you are teaching someone special the nuances of keeping the wheel steady, we can provide you means for you to maintain financial equilibrium. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first. There is nothing like teaching about the rewards in life, like catching that first big fish. Now they can learn about other rewards by opening up my first savings account just for them. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
Welcome back, and the Lady Tigers, they battled to get the lead here in the fourth set, which they had trailed most of the way. They did have a 6-5 lead, but then were on the short end until they got up 17-16. Norman North took a 19-17 lead, but Tigers went on a run with Torelli serving, went up 21-19. Now they're down 22-21. Norman North with the service, and Murphy. That one, a perfect set coming out of a timeout. And Emma Stubbs takes care of things. From that left side, Alexander to serve now. And boy, the Lady Tigers needed that one. Tigers with a block. Norman staying in it. Norman North, excuse me. Oh, and not able to put the swing onto it. It was Stubbs that time, and point goes back to Norman North. Kohler to serve. Nice dig by Murphy there to keep the ball alive. Oh, and right there, just kind of backing up and then find the ball coming to her was Grace Marshall, and she put that one away, and the Tigers are up as Blackburn now back to serve it out, 23-23, and yes, you do need to win by 2. Oh, Norman North finds a way, and they've got service right here. Bullen gives some applause to his team. Lasso to serve. She's wanting to serve out for the set and then send this to a decisive 5th set. And there it is. We're going to go into number 5. Tigers lose that one 25-23, and it was probably the tightest of games that we've had thus far. Norman North won the first one 25-22. And the Tigers kind of took over from there. They win 25-20. They've all been close. And 25-20 again. And this one goes down 25-23. So BA looking to jump on them early here, hopefully, and get some big runs going, build up a big lead, and then maybe coast it the rest of the way in. Hoping to be going home on the rails with a BA win. These two teams proven to be pretty evenly matched. Tigers in 5-set matches have not been real fortunate. They lost to Deer Creek in 5 sets back in August. They did get a win over Owasso in 5. They got a win over Tulsa, Washington and 5. And then they just beat Owasso, so they're doing much better than what I first initially realized. So they are, excuse me, yeah, 3-1 in 5 setters. Make that 4-1 in 5 setters. So let's go to 5-1 tonight with a 5-set win over Norman North. Phil Collins bringing everybody back out, feeling it in the air tonight. And hopefully we're feeling a Tiger win in the air tonight. So just hold on with us, and we'll see what happens in this 5th and deciding set. Everything's set. We're down in the final second. There goes your buzzer. Service goes over to Norman North. Norman North won set 1. Tigers took 2 and 3, and then Norman North in a close one.
Starting 5th set, Timberwolves have a serve, number 1, Katie Kohler.
That one's out. Tigers get it on the kill and sent back over, and BA gets it. Again, Tigers take up now 2-0 lead. Norman a little erratic there defensively. Tigers going to get a chance on a free ball here. Oh, was it blocked? It was out, and that was not blocked. So Marshall just missed that kill. Oh, there we go. Grace Marshall. Blackburn in to serve. Marshall so good from the left side. That was blocked, but didn't quite get blocked over the net. So close, so close. Oh, finding an empty spot right there. Lauren Harms. Tigers have doubled up as Avery Jones goes back to serve. 4-2. Oh, quick set there in the middle. Goes Norman North's way. From the back, Tigers can't get that one down. Ball still in play. And a block right there, perfectly executed. Ashley Hopkins blocked that one. Oh, it was down. Thought it might be down, but it was not. Teams seem to be exchanging points here after the Tigers got the first two. See if they can keep that up and put it away. And yes, that, oh, well, Norman North's able to track it down. I didn't think they had a chance to get that one, but they do. Tigers get that one off the block. Norman North was asking, hey, it just went off the net, didn't it? But no. So here comes Harns to serve. Haymaker right there. Sometimes you got to know where you're on the court. Arms made a bad choice of not playing that ball. There's another. Oh, that was good. It was a service ace. So two in a row. The Tigers did not play. And they find themselves now on the short side of a 7-6 score. Again. And that's going to be a frustration timeout with 3 aces in a row. Coach Bullen's kind of asking, hey, girls, what are we doing here? So it went from a 6-4 Tiger lead to being on the short end of an 8-6 score. 3 aces in a row from Murphy on the only 3 serves she's had this go-round. She started the game out serving, started the set out serving. The Tigers took the ball from her and scored the first 2 points. But since then, since she got it back, she has done what she's needed to do. Looks like maybe a double hit against an illegal attack. They came from the outside and shouldn't have. Or excuse me, from the back row. Torelli's going to serve. Tigers need to make something happen. Still early. Set number 5. Troy serves that one's deep. Oh. Abby Gray did some damage on that kill. Kohler back to serve. A lefty. Coming around, and that point's going to be down and good right there. Emma Stubbs gets that one. Alexander back to serve now. Tigers in the right spot that time. There's the kills, but Norman's able to stay with it. And a block by the Tigers, and they're going to get it. Even though the dive and Murphy went for it, Tigers get the point. And they've tied it up. Just not quite able to get it through was Lauren Harms. The block was there. Harms thought she saw an opening, but it closed quickly. Ooh. Collision down there, Lady Tigers. Boland's going to call a timeout. We'll call a timeout with him. Tigers on the short end, 11-9.
While you are teaching someone special the nuances of keeping the wheel steady, we can provide you means for you to maintain financial equilibrium. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first. There is nothing like teaching about the rewards in life, like catching that first big fish. Now they can learn about other rewards by opening up my first savings account just for them. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
Huddle just now breaking for the Tigers. Norman North with the serve. They've scored 2 in a row to break a 9-9 tie. That serve just died as it went over the net. Tigers will make a play on it. Norman North keeps it alive. After the partial block by the Tigers, the ball finds a spot on the court on the Tigers side. A lot going on that point, and the Tigers end up getting it. Now they need to get some points on serve as Blackburn comes in to serve. Blackburn's out there with Harns, Marshall, Sharp, Alexander, and Jones. Jones keeps that one going. Here's the set. Tigers are going to get that point. Harns put that one away. Cut that 2-point lead in half. Now getting a point to tie it up and then go on a run. Oh, quick set there in the middle, and it goes Timberwolves' way. And now back to their 2-point lead. The ever slight 2-point cushion. Tigers on the block, able to keep it alive. That got down, there you go. Grace Marshall pulls the Tigers within one. Jones is going to serve. That serve was really deep. Broken Arrow gets the point. And we are knotted at 13. Norman North takes a timeout. And things got quiet kind of quickly. They're trying to get people to jump around, but no one's doing any jumping around with the music playing now. It's 13-13. Let's kind of recap what we've seen in this set. It's been pretty balanced, as you can tell. The most points any team has scored consecutively was 4 in a row. Back after the Tigers had a 6-4 lead. Norman North took over the serve as the score was 6-5 and then ran it out to 8-6. Tigers tried to bounce back a little bit, then they tied it at 9. Fell back behind 12-9, then 12-11. Norman North back up 13-11. Here we stand at 13 each as Jones is now serving, or continues her service point. Tigers got a chance there on the outside. Norman North keeps it alive. Blackburn's in the right spot. Harns comes in. Murray drives down to save it. It's a good rally so far right now from outside. An attack. Harns again. Oh, and they go down and dig it. Wow, what a point we've got going here as we're all knotted at 13. Down the line, got us off the tape. Everyone keeps going. I'm going to go with a far set. Oh, Jones in the right spot. Harns again from the left side. The Tigers are going to get that point. Oh, what a rally we saw. And the Tigers win it, and they go up 14-13. Timberwolves take a timeout. Let's take one with them. It's 14-13 BA.
Right now, get $200 from TTCU Federal Credit Union when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. What would you buy with $200?
Cars, race cars, my own apartment, 100 coloring books, and a puppy.
Or maybe some groceries and a tank of gas. $200 for whatever works for you from TTCU, because life is better in balance.
Oh, okay. Tigers 14-13. Jones serving. Blackburn keeps that one going. Oh, it goes out. Tied at 14. Just a little long. Norman North takes that point. Oh, got the tape on it. Marshall gets that one. And Marshall will get to serve after getting that point. A little bit of intensity going here. It's going to be free for the Tigers. Should be getting a good set here. Oh, and put away right there. Oh my gosh, a nice little short set, and Hopkins put that one away. Free ball coming over. Tigers have a chance here. Oh, Murphy goes down and gets it. Oh. The block was there, but not quite good enough. Tied at 16. Tigers can get it back. Went for it from the back. Marshall did and just couldn't get it over the net. And that's going to do it. The Timberwolves get it. Wait a minute. Yes, it is. Nope, they're playing to 25. I didn't think we were just, or is that it? I never know if they're going 25 or 15, but it looks like this one just went to 15. So Norman North wins it 18-16. It's kind of an interesting finish to that one. So Tigers fall short 3-2. The quick little rally, and it goes down 18-16. Norman North with the win. So that'll do it for now. For Steve Cowan, that's me and the rest of the ArrowVision crew. We'll see you on Friday night with football in Norman. And that'll do it for now. Thanks for joining us on ArrowVision.